We now arrive at division elements, or div tags. Divisions are HTML, XHTML, and HTML5 elements used to define areas of an HTML file. A division can, if you choose, encompass everything else within the body of the page, but it's more commonly used for distinct page areas such as the headers, footers, navigation bars, and content areas like columns that you set up on a page. Divs can contain text, graphics, videos, flash elements, anything. In fact, they can even encompass other div tags or division elements. Often, marking up the HTML of your pages, you'll need more hooks upon which to hang your styles. For example, you can apply basic styling to a paragraph or a header, but if you turn paragraphs or headers into boxes, you'll quickly find it impossible to enclose other HTML elements inside of the box without compromising your code and causing extreme complications. This is where divs are most useful. In fact, they're invaluable. Using divs is not unlike magically inventing your own HTML tags whenever and wherever you need them. Earlier, you learned about using IDs and classes to add identifiers to a standard HTML element. The same methods can be used for divs to format them. Let's create a very basic first container ID. We do that up here in the head section of our document. #container, open curly brace, and then let's give a background color to our container. CCCC is this gray color. Let's add 20 pixels of padding and then a border of 1 pixel solid black so that renders in the browser like this box right down here. There's our div tag. Notice that to add that div tag to the page, we'll just simply add our div and then add the ID element container and then add a paragraph with some page content there to add content to that division. Notice that any elements that I add to this container will have 20 pixels of padding over here to the left. Notice that there's 20 pixels between the border of the div and our page content area right here. If I continue adding content, you'll notice that I will also get 20 pixels of padding over here to the right. It'll automatically wrap, maintaining that 20 pixels of padding between the content and the right edge or the right border of our div element. Now, as I mentioned, div containers can hold any content, including text, images, tables, flash animation, video, or even other div containers, which I referred to with the very memorable name of child divs. So let's move on to the next movie and start writing code for creating child divs inside of parent divs.